And a good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. I'm Brad Hendricks. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about the little problem we had trying to get started here, but I think we've got it fixed and we are on the air. We're in the top of the first inning. Yes, Ralston down in the count 0-1. Apologize for the technical difficulties we had to start, but I think we're up and running. Count 1-1 to Ralston. Elkhart comes in 4-0 on the season. The Bronx come in 1-5. They have lost 5 straight after a season-opening win over Stanton County. Ground ball to third. Caden Mings will step on third, throw across, and the runner's safe at first. So the fielder's choice for Cage Ralston. Gomez out 5 unassisted, 4-1 away. That'll bring up the first baseman, Austin Rich. Rich batting from the right side. Runner in scoring position, that is Clayton Cole at second base. Pitch taken inside for ball 1. Weston Hall, the third baseman, on deck. There's the 1-0 pitch from Bodie McCormick. And a foul ball lifted out of play up the third base line. And the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball on the infield. Armando Salcedo, the shortstop, charging and will not make the play. So an infield single for Austin Rich, and that has the bases loaded. And that brings up the third baseman, Weston Hall.
Next up, number 30, Hall.
Hall bats from the right side, bases loaded, 1 out. Bodie checks the runner at third, breaking pitch high and inside for ball 1. Bodie on the season 0-1 with a 7.0 ERA. And a foul tip into the glove. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Donovan Rhodes, the catcher, on deck. McCormick with 8 innings pitched. He's given up 12 runs on 8 hits. All eight of those runs are earned. He struck out 13 and walked 17. And a balk was called. Oh, did he hit him? Okay. So a hit by pitch, and Hall gets credit with the RBI as he goes to first. Brings up Donovan Rhodes. Bodie McCormick, the starter here this afternoon, in early trouble here in the top of the first. First pitch to Rhodes was inside for ball 1. Ground ball on the infield. Patterson's charging. Only play will be first base for the out, but an RBI for Rhodes on the ground out. 4-3 on the put out.
Next up, number
2 out in the inning. Is Adric Gomez. Underhanded to first in time for the out. 1-3 on the put out, and that's 3 away. But the Wildcats draw first blood. They get 2 runs on 1 hit. They strand 2 base runners and no Bronc errors. After 1/2 inning, the score, Elkhart 2. The Bronx coming up. We'll be back right after this. Street in Lakin. Bronx lineup looks like this. Leading off at second base, Drew Patterson. Batting second at shortstop, Armando Salcido. Batting third and catching, Adric Gomez. Batting in the cleanup spot, the first baseman, Eden White. Batting fifth in center field, Gabe Cox. Batting sixth in right field, Eli Bemis. Alex Luce in left field, he will bat seventh. Caden Mings at third, he will bat eighth. And Grant Mendenhall, the designated hitter, he will bat for pitcher Bodie McCormick. And Grant will bat ninth. Around the defense for Elkhart, Clayton Cole in center, Trayton Rhodes in right, Cesar Gomez. One 0 pitch swung on and missed, and the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one low and inside. 2-1 to count. 2 fouls, a 3-1 delivery backing out of play. And the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that pitch misses. And just like in the top of the first, the leadoff batter goes to first on a walk. And bring up Armando Salcido. Armando batting .278 on the season, has 5 hits and 18 at-bats. Has scored 3 times, driven in 4. Bats from the right side. Ducks out of the way of that one. And count 1-0. Snap through to first. Patterson back in time. From the stretch. On the outside corner, and count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Patterson a good lead at first. Austin Rich holding him at the bag. Patterson off on the pitch. Throw to second. Not in time. Drew Patterson with the stolen base. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Armando Salcido. Swing and a miss. Armando down on strikes for 1 away. That'll bring up Adric Gomez, the catcher. Adric on the season batting .500. 10 of 20. Has scored 6 runs, driven in 6. Has a double, 2 triples. Has a runner in scoring position here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. There's the wind. And the pitch is outside for ball 1. Ralston looks back at the runner. Here's the 1-0. Breaking pitch stayed high for ball 2. Eden White on deck. 2-0 pitch swung on and missed. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Quick check of the runner at second. Breaking pitch got him on the inside corner. Wow, that was a nice breaking ball. Had Adric on his heels. Now the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's the piston. And reaching for strike 3, and that's 2 away. Brings up Eden White. Now batting with Patterson at second, 2 outs. And it got him. That time that breaking pitch didn't break for Cage Ralston. That'll bring up Gabe Cox, the Bronx. No runs, no hits, 2 left. Hits, 2 left. No Elkhart errors. after one complete. Our score, Elkhart 2 and the Bronx 0. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx Baseball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and...
We go to the second inning. Elkhart with the 2-0 lead. Leading off for the Wildcats will be this left fielder, Calvin Shackelford. He'll be followed by Trayton Rhodes, then back to the top of the lineup for Cesar Gomez. First pitch from Bodie was high and over the head of the leadoff hitter here in the second inning. Adric able to glove it. Count 1-0. And that one's high for ball 2. Bodie from the windup. Little looper on the infield. And it's going to fall for a save the throw. It's not going to throw him out. That was just too tough to play. A little looper up the third base line. Brings up Trayton Rhodes, the right fielder. Swing and a miss. The runner had fallen down. He faked going to third, fell down. Nobody covered the bag. Now he's going to relace them as time's out on the field. Want to know the count to Trayton Rhodes. Bodie from the stretch checks the runners to 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. And the count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Bodie with the breaking pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 now the count. 84 degrees at first pitch here this afternoon at Laux Park here in Lake. Gorgeous day for baseball. 1-2 pitch outside. Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind is blowing. Of course, this is western Kansas, so it's going to. Out of the south, about 20 miles an hour. Just missed high. And the count is full. Honestly, that pitch didn't look that bad. Here's the payoff pitch, and got him swinging for out number 1. First strikeout. High fly ball to center field. Cox back a couple steps. Runners tagging at second. Throw will come to third. And Shackelford into third on the fly ball to center.
Up to bat, number 3, Clayton Cole.
That is 2 away in the inning. Brings up Clayton Cole, the center fielder. Runner at third and 2 outs. We're in the top of the second. Elkhart leading 2-0. Bodie McCormick's pitch. High for ball 1. Cole squared to bunt, pulled it back.
There are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic...
The 1-0. High for ball 1-1 the count. Knelson on deck for the Wildcats. Go to first. First baseman could not handle it, and the run will score. Been error on the first baseman as the run scores. Count remains 1-1 to Donovan Rhodes. One and two the count. Breaking pitch stayed high for ball 2. 2-2 now. Bodie's 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Rhodes down on strikes for one away. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Bodie McCormick. That brings up the second baseman, Nathan Knelson. Runner still at first, now 2 away. Pitch is high for ball 1. One-zero pitch, just inside. Count 2-0. Ball in the dirt. As the runner goes to second on a wild pitch. And the count 3-0 to Knelson. Strike called on the inside corner. 3-1 now the count. Bodie, a quick check of the runner, 3-1. That's lined into right center field. Bemis coming in, can't make the play. Hall moves to third. Now Knelson at first. Now runners at the corners for Calvin Shackelford. Shackelford an infield single in the second. Pitch way outside for ball 1. No pitch off the glove of Adric as the runner goes to second. Outside for ball 3. Three and 0 the count to Calvin Shackelford. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Bodie. And 4 straight puts him to first on the walk.
Up to bat, number 7, Trayton Rhodes.
Looks like a pitching change will be made. Eden White will come over from first base. Grant Mendenhall now will be at first base. Bodie McCormick, 2 1/3 inning pitched here this afternoon. Eden White 0-1 on this season. This is his 4th appearance on the year. Has walked 10, struck out 4. Has allowed 21 runs on 13 hits. 12 of those runs are earned in 4 innings pitched. Brings up the right fielder, Trayton Rhodes. Rhodes a strikeout victim, his first time up. Eden White with the bases loaded, 1 out. We're in the top of the 3rd. Elkhart with 2 across so far in the inning. Pitch low and away for ball 1. Eden from the windup. 1-0 pitch, just swung on and missed, and the count even 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch high and inside for ball 2. Two-one pitch fouled back to the screen. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cesar Gomez on deck. Here's the wind in, a 2-2 pitch. And got him looking on the inside corner for strike 2. Excuse me, out number 2. That'll bring up the shortstop, Gomez.
Up next, number 13, Cesar Gomez.
Gomez 0 for 1. Reached on a walk in the first. Flied out to center his last time up. Bats from the right side, bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. Eden White on in relief of starter Bodie McCormick. First pitch is low and away for ball 1. Ball fouled off the first base side and out of play. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the wind and the 1-1. Skips past Adric. Runner got a slow break, but he's going to get under the tag. Weston Hall scores on the play as the other 2 runners advance 90 feet. Count goes to 2-1 to Gomez. Pitch is low for ball 3, 3-1. Strike called and the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gomez. 3 runs across in the inning. Payoff pitch upcoming from Eden White to Cesar Gomez. And it hit him. And that'll load him once again.
Up to the plate, number 3, Clayton Cole.
Meeting on the mound is over. Assistant coach Hunter Kirby out to try to settle Eden White down. Wildcats have batted around in the inning. Clayton Cole comes to the plate. Cole 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And he lines that one into left field. 1 run will score. Shackelford around, he will score. And Cole will go to second on the throw. So a 2-run single for Cole.
Up to bat, number 17, Cade Ralston.
That'll bring up Cage Ralston. Ralston started off the inning with the base on balls. Came around and scored the inning's first run. Line shot into left. 1 run will score. Cole around, he will score. And Ralston goes to second on the throw. Two RBIs for Ralston.
Up next for Elkhart, number 11.
And it's now 9-0. And still 2 outs. Brings up Austin Rich. Rich 1 for 1. An infield single in first, was hit by a pitch and scored earlier in this inning. Bats for his second time of the inning. High fly ball, that is slicing away from Cox, and it's in the gap in left field. Ralston will score. And Rich into second base with the double. And it's now 10-0 in favor of the Wildcats. That'll bring up the third baseman, Weston Hall. Hall looking for his first official plate appearance. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. Runner at second. Eden looks back, and that pitch hits Hall. Hall hit by the pitch for the second time in this ball game. Brings up Donovan Rhodes.
Up to bat, number 10.
Rhodes struck
Donovan
out
Rhodes.
for the first out of the inning. Missed inside for ball one. Pitch was low for ball two. Elkhart with 8 across in this half inning, now lead at 10-0. White looks in. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Rhodes. Low and in the dirt, 3-0. Knelson on deck. Inside, almost hit him, but it was ball 4. And that'll load the bases for Nathan Knelson.
Up next, number 23, Nathan Knelson.
Knelson 1 for 2. Grounded out to end the first. Singled earlier in the third. Elijah Torres on to run for catcher Donovan Rhodes here in the third inning. First pitch, a strike to Knelson. On one pitch, lined into center. Cox will play it on the hop. And they'll hold the runner at third. But Rich scores on the hit. An RBI single for Knelson.
Up to bat, number 2, Calvin Shackelford.
They'll bring up the left fielder, Shackelford. Bases still loaded. Shackelford 1 for 1, a single and a walk. 1 run scored. Takes inside for ball 1. Timeout called at the plate. Shackelford steps back in. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-0 the count. Throw to second, runner up the line. He will score. Pitch fouled off the first base side and out of play. Count is even, 1-1. Strike called on the outside corner. Eden up in the count, 1-2. One ball, 2 strike pitch, a high fly ball into shallow left, and will fall for a hit. And an RBI double for Shackelford, as Elijah Torres, the courtesy runner, scores on the play. Knelson going to third. That'll bring up Trayton Rhodes.
Trayton Rhodes.
Rhodes to bat for the second time in this inning. He struck out looking, and a ground ball to third. Off the glove of Mings. They've got the runner caught in a pickle, and they're going to say he is safe back into second. Nelson will score on the play. Rhodes at first on the fielder's choice.
Up to the plate, number 13, Cesar Gomez.
And back to the top of the lineup for the Wildcats. Gomez walked and scored his first time up in the inning. 0 for 1 officially. Ball low and in the dirt. Count is 1-0 to Gomez. Clayton Cole on deck. High fly ball towards left, loose. Back and can't come up with it. One run will score. Drayton Rhodes will score. And Gomez with the double. 2 more runs score for the Wildcats.
Up to bat for Elkhart, number 3, Clayton Cole.
Clayton Cole to the plate. Elkhart has batted around twice in the inning. Cole, his first time up, a 2-run single. Foul tipped it into the glove for strike 1. Quick check of the runner. Here's the 0-1. Popped back and out of play. And Cole down in count 0-2. Runner at second base is Cesar Gomez. And Gomez off on the pitch. And he'll be out trying to steal third. Cole will still bat in the 4th inning if we go to the 4th. Caught stealing 2-5 on the play, 4-3 away. $14 runs scored in that inning for Elkhart. And with that, we'll take a timeout. We'll have the game, the inning totals for you when we come back.
The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You can lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Grant Mendenhall leads it off for the Bronx in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Elkhart with 14 runs in the top of the 3rd and lead at 16-0. Count 1 ball, 1 strike to the Bronc first baseman. Fouled off the end of the bat towards the Bronc dugout, and the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drew Patterson to follow, and then Armando Salcido. Fouled off. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and the catcher will tag him for 1 away.
Up next for Lakin, number 2, Drew Patterson.
Drew Patterson up to the plate. Drew, a lazy liner back to the pitcher off the end of his glove, and he's safe. That'll go as an infield single for Drew Patterson.
Up next, number 1, Armando Salcedo.
Brings up Armando Salcido. Takes that pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Patterson at first. Huge lead over at first. Pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-1 to count. Foul tipped into the glove, and count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 7 strikeouts through 2 1/3 innings for Cage Ralston. Breaking pitch off the catcher's glove. Patterson will go to second. That'll go as a passed ball. And Armando down on strikes for 2 away.
Gomez.
Bring up Adric Gomez. Gomez 0 for 1. Adric, a bouncing ball in the hole at short. Shortstop. Flip across. Pulls the first baseman, Patterson, around third. He will score. That'll go as an error on the shortstop.
At the plate, number 24, Eden White.
Brings up Eden White. White was hit by a pitch back in the first. Fouled off the face of the Bronx dugout. Right past Gabe Cox. 0-1 to count. Adric a good lead at first. Here's the 0-1. High bouncer foul. And Eden down in the count 0-2. Ralston looks in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line shot past the second baseman into right field. And that'll bring up Gabe Cox.
For the Bronx, number 5, Gabe Cox.
Runners now at first and second. Gabe, a strikeout victim, his first time up. Takes that one at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Gabe takes that one for strike 2. No 2 pitch, bouncing ball towards first. Austin Rich gloves it on the short hop, and that'll do it for the Bronx. 3 unassisted, and that'll be it for the Bronx. That's the ball game. Bronx, 1 run, 2 hits. They strand 1 base runner, and there was 1 Elkhart error.
16, Lakin 1.
So for the Bronx, no runs on 2 hits. They strand a base runner. Elkhart with 1 error. So your game totals. Elkhart pushes their record to 5-0 on the season. The Bronx will fall to 1-6 with the second game upcoming here in about 20 minutes. Game totals: Elkhart 16 runs on 9 hits. They stranded 3 base runners and committed 1 error. For the Bronx, 1 run on 2 hits. They strand 1 base runner and commit 2 errors. Winning pitcher for the Wildcats, Cage Ralston, and the losing pitcher for the Bronx, Bodie McCormick, as the Bronx once again fall 1-6 on the season. Well, that's going to do it for our broadcast here in game number 1. We're going to go ahead and sign out of this broadcast, and we'll get everything set for game number 2. We'll be back in just a bit.